Someone made a copy of it, and Hi, my name is Giaco, and in case you don't know, the team and I made a product, and we launched it on Kickstarter, went very well. It's called the Kinetic Driver. Someone made a copy of it, and I bought the copy, which is this. Before I talk about how awesome this is not, I want to say that we're lucky enough now to have a lawyer in the team, which is called Simone. Hi, Simone.
Hi.
So how many websites were they selling the fake Kinetic Driver?
328.
How many did you take down?
314.
That makes 14 left. Will there be more?
Yes.
Will you ever get tired of taking them down?
No.
Awesome. So thank you. Ciao, Simone.
Bye-bye.
Now, we took a lot of efforts in like measurements and stuff, to decide what are the best ratio and stuff. They did not, because this is, first of all, too small for any adult. Like when you use it, you want to grab the flywheel, which is not what we wanted with this. The weight is completely wrong. Also, first of all, this doesn't turn, and the sound it makes is pretty nice. Just as a quick comparison, this is our bearing. Well, it is getting tiring, but it goes for a long time. The only thing that I really don't like is that it doesn't do what a screwdriver should do, which is turning screws. Because this part is not attached well to this part. So if I turn it, it doesn't work. It doesn't screw or unscrew stuff. And also I don't even know how. It's kind of difficult to make it this bad, but they managed. The really annoying thing is not just they made a similar product. The bad thing is that in all the website and stuff, they use our pictures, our video, our name, everything. And it's obviously, they're not really comparable for a long list of things. But you can use it to call like birds and stuff. Anyway. So now let's talk about the real thing. Oh, well, one thing they did right, they made it before us because we're late. And I want to explain you why we're late. I want to add one very important thing, because I know it's going to happen. Like someone is going to search Kinetic Driver, they find some, scam website with our pictures and everything. And then they get this thing and they're going to get mad with us and they're going to think we make very shitty products. I don't know what to say, because probably if you're watching this video, you know which one is the real one and you can only buy it here, but well, it's gonna happen, and I'm really sorry about that. Now, the reason why we're late, there's three main reasons. One, we just fixed, because one problem that we had was the finish for the dark chrome version. Actually, you wanna see a clip of it? The problem we had with this is that the dark chrome was kind of chipping off, and like it was kind of scary because we were doing everything right, even with the company and stuff. It turns out that what we were doing, we were polishing the brass before doing the treatment, and that, well, now it sounds trivial, but that didn't stick enough. So now we don't polish it before the treatment, and it's now super durable. We did some like hurting test on this, and it's like very durable. We're now very happy about this. So this is fixed. It took a while. The problems we're fixing now, one is with the case. This is the case, a little clip. We had one problem because we're making this in Portugal. An awesome company is making this out of cork. And the problem we have, probably only we would notice it, but in here, these holes are not as we designed them, as you can see. So now we went back and we fixed it. Like we had to fix the mold, which is like an expensive part of this whole thing. But we want it perfect. Like I guess that if you bought this product, you know that we have really a great amount of attention in details like this. It's like we don't want to just, we want to be 100% happy about what we do. So this is going to be fixed, and it's pretty awesome. And the other reason is, now to put the bits in here, this X-shaped hole here, and we were doing it with a broacher, which is, while we machine it, this tool, which is called a broacher, which we made custom just for this, would go in. It's like, well, the old Tony made an awesome video about that. I'll link it in the description. And that was awesome, like the concentricity was perfect. The only problem is that we found over time, we made like a few hundred. The problem is that the tool itself was deteriorating a little bit. So the shape of the hole was changing over time a little bit. Now, other tool maker, like not the greatest ones, what they do, they leave like a huge amount of slop, like the tolerance are pretty important. So the bit is gonna move, but you don't really notice it. But we don't want that. Like, we wanna have the best tolerance. We want the bit to move the least possible. It's gonna move a little bit because depending on which bits you're gonna use, which brands and stuff, they're all slightly different. So we want to accommodate more brands as possible so you can use your favorite ones. But we want it closer to perfection. So the way we solved this, we were using another machine that is basically like a very powerful press that has like a punching shape that is like super durable. The problem is that we move the part out of the lathe. That means that maintaining the concentricity is a little bit more difficult. Now we are testing, we made some tests with a machine that has 2 points of reference and it's not super great. We now found another company that has the same machine that takes 4 points of reference, and it should be a lot better. We'll see. Like, if this machine doesn't work, we will have to decide how many times we would have to change the broacher. We would like to avoid it just because, not even for price, even though it would be more expensive, but because of time and, you know. But anyway, you rest assured that we're going to take decision based on the best quality we can deliver. After all, you don't need that. So let's see what else I have to say. On another note, the poly calendar is now 50% off because it turns out that we made a lot more than we could sell. So I'm going to have like a couple hundred left that I'm going to use for art projects. But in case you want to buy it now, which is late January, it's 50% off. And let's see what else I have to say. I have my notes. Another thing is, we work a lot for other projects and stuff with Chinese manufacturers, like very good ones. And we got really spoiled by their quick replies and everything. Like the time for them to do anything, even like replying to emails, is like instant. Like, we can call people at like midnight and there's going to be someone at midnight there, and there's going to be someone, you know, helping and doing the best, blah blah blah. In here, this is all made in Europe, like Italy and Portugal, mostly Italy. The problem is that companies here, I don't want to talk bad about companies here, but the timing overall is like kind of different. Like, we send an email and we probably have a reply in 2 weeks, and then it's going to take another 2 weeks before they do the actual thing. Everything is super slow. Probably it's because we're not like a huge company, so they prioritize other awesome, great, big companies. But this is the thing. Plus, COVID now is like the buzzword for everything. Like, every time we complain about late something, there's going to be COVID in the email. So I don't know, this is what we're going to do. We're also already working on the jigs because the assembly and polishing and everything is going to be made here. We're at a good point with jigs and all the procedures to assembly the thing. I don't want to give like timing. I'm thinking right now that late April we're gonna start shipping, probably earlier, I don't know, but this is what it is. Like, I know 99% of you guys will understand that we'll deliver the best product we can, and that takes time. Some of you will get mad because they wanna have it sooner, but this is what it is. It's like our modus operandi, and it's not gonna change. So thanks a lot. If we have any update, like you want to follow us on Instagram, which is where we are more immediate with like urgent things, you can still buy the Kinetic Driver on kineticdriver.com. Well, that's it. Thanks a lot. Thanks for your support and your patience. We're going to make great things. Thank you.